gentlemen, former PDC star, David Babyface Black, head to Dosh to present the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts. Everyone's welcome every Friday night to play for cash, play for fun at the Sterling Adriatic Centre, WA. Everyone welcome, come on down. All money paid out on the night. Weekly KCA jackpot of $2.5 grand plus play your
What a
card.
game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. It is one apiece now to Lynx, Tom Wiley. Two of the big heavy hitters of the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Electronic scoring on Darts Connect and the final streamed live on DSL. Each night we're going to host a round robin into knockout. Doors open at 6:30. Nominate by 7 o'clock for a 7:30 start. Gentlemen, former PDC star, David Babyface Black, head to Dosh to present the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts. Everyone's welcome every Friday night to play for cash, play for fun at the Sterling Adriatic Centre, WA. Everyone welcome, come on down. All money paid out on the night. Weekly KCA jackpot of $2.5 grand plus play your
What a
card.
game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. It is one apiece now to Lynx, Tom Wiley. Two of the big heavy hitters of the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Electronic scoring on Darts Connect and the final streamed live on DSL. Each night we're going to host a round robin into knockout. Doors open at 6:30. Nominate by 7 o'clock for a 7:30 start. Live with Declan Bailey in the studio, Sterling Adriatic Friday Night Darts. And cracker to kick us off tonight. It's Bob Turner, I should say, and Stephen Ireland.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be a good one. Seen a bit of Bob Turner in the last few weeks. I believe a relative of the D-Train, Dwayne Turner from North Queensland, and Dwayne was over in Perth a couple of weeks ago, and since then I think we've seen Bob turn up every week. It's great to see. And the angry emoji, as he's become affectionately known, Stephen Ireland, a great player and another regular of the Dosh Friday nights. Good event. Good game to kick us off for tonight's event. G'day to Jack Bumworth, Poppers Marcos in the Facebook comments. Welcome along, guys. Good to see you as you do most weeks these days.
Oh, fills it up.
Stephen. Good bit of sportsmanship there from Bob as well. Oh, Bob's following him. He's following. Oh, not quite. Oh, so he hit the 20 at 165 left with 2 darts in hand. Wanted the 25, but has hit the 12 and a 19. 51 leaves a 134. Bob is a bit back on 292. But, you know, could always claw it back. Not with a couple of 5s like that, though. Of course, being the first of 2 legs cutthroat format that we know and love here in the Dosh Adriatic Friday nights, you got to kick off strong, and you can't let that first leg slip as much as what Bob has when Stephen's doing what he's doing. 60 would leave tops when he returns, but single 20 leaves 80. G'day, Zinzan Coleshaw. Good to see you, mate. Great to catch up with you last weekend. And your daughter said, that guy's hair is so cool. That's awesome. I'm glad your daughter could appreciate a good haircut, unlike, quite a few people. Dave Henricks, for one, kept talking to me all weekend last weekend about how he was going to cut it off. 316s leaves the double when he returns, with Bob Turner not being able to take out 163. Bit of lower gut action from the player in the back there. Big stretch before his shot. Don't know if he quite realised it was coming through on camera. Maybe he was. Maybe he did. It was intentional. Double 16 now for Stephen Ireland for the first leg on stream of the night. There it is. Took all 3 darts, but got there eventually. No, a great weekend last weekend at the ADC Oceania Global Championship qualifier. Some fantastic darts, a lot of new faces on the stream, and a whole bunch of regulars as well. And without the bias coming in, but it definitely is. I don't think there was much of a better way to wrap it up last weekend than to see the old boy James the Bull Bailey to take out the title and book himself a trip to the Modus Live Lounge in just over a month's time. And super keen to see how he goes over there. Lost count of how many times he's been to the UK, but this one's a bit more jam-packed. Previously, he's done the PDC Worlds and the Q School and a couple of challenge tours, things like that. But this time he's bundling in the ADC Global Championship with Q School, with potentially some challenge tours, and also the Winmore World Masters. So going to be a jam-packed trip, not just for him, but a lot of players heading over there. There's Lakeside coming up at the end of this month. I believe a couple of players might be bundling that in with the World Masters. So it's going to be quite a big couple of months for the Oceanic contingent. A couple of Kiwis, of course, as well, heading over. Zinzan says, glad you guys came to the local. It was really good to catch up with some old faces. Dave Henricks should cut his own hair. No, it was an absolute pleasure, Zinzan, and can't wait to go back there to the Penrith Gales Club. Fantastic club, some great people, and a whole bunch of great locals. Great to see them come out and support and put on a good show. Certainly a lot of local talent that stood out, really, and put in some good performances against a few of the big boys. Matthew Liddell is certainly one of those, and some names escape me. But also great to see, I'd say there's less travelling players to that event last weekend than what we've seen at some previous ADC Oceania events. But, great to see some good performances as expected from GG Mathers, Jeremy Fagg, and also Adam Leake heading up from SA, the lone SA contender. Yeah, fantastic weekend. But hey, we've got a game of darts going on. I should focus on that. 267 for Ireland, and 80 on the ball. Wanted to pick up the single 17 to leave the big fish. Skews off into the 2, but Bob Turner, first to finish here in this leg, is going to have 6 darts at it, 142. 68 points on the board with a dart in hand. He's got 74 left. So 14s, 18s? Take your pick, Bob. Did I miscount? No. I believe Bob miscounted. Hit a single 8. Don't know, he may have thought he had 64. But has left himself 66 when he returns. Stephen bangs in a tidy 85 to leave himself the straight ton finish. 66 for Bob Turner. $18 on the board. Wanted the single 16 for a dart at tops, but misses the big number. The worst places to miss on the board than 16s for 56, that's for sure. Big ask for Ireland, but hey, he's got that leg under his belt. Taking his time, focusing. Tops for tops. Oh, Stephen! Wow, what a finish. The showman. You could see before he walked up to the oche a glimpse of the true face of Stephen Ireland. Very calm, composed, friendly looking face. But as soon as his toe hit the oche, angry face was back on and he takes out the tops for a ton. How good was that to wrap up the first stream game of the night?
Oh, I love it, love it. Yeah, bit of steely determination there. Bit of alpha ranger getting in there. Nasty. Oh, good stuff.
I'm going to quickly catch up on some Facebook comments I missed. Brando Weaning's in the comments. G'day, mate. Not long now before Lakeside. Keen as to see you in that one, mate, and all the very best. Poppers Marcos, Bailey undergrades himself, deserves to be there after that weekend. Absolutely. You know, we saw some really strong performances from a lot of players, and there were 4 players in that room on the Sunday morning that could have taken that the spot, and the old boy certainly had to work for it, and he definitely earned his spot on that Sunday. But consistent performances all around, you know, the final and semi-final as well. Great weekend for him. Zinzan, Matt Liddell is the man. Good to see one of our boys have a crack. Yeah, I was hearing some whispers around the room on Saturday during the round robin stages and the early knockouts about how good this bloke was playing. And I wanted to try and get him on the stream on the Saturday. It didn't pan out, unfortunately, but I was very happy to get him on the Sunday, and he had some great performances. Good to see a lot of great stuff from Matt. Here we go. We'll run through the round robin group. There's quite a few games going on so far, but Group A, Stephen Ireland currently leading the pack. Rick Jenkins in second, Nino Galunic in third, Deon Wyatt in fourth. Bob Turner, Anton Sock and Damien Stack currently in the non-qualifying positions. I should clarify a bit here. So 2 groups of 7 tonight, 4 players going through off of each group. And Group B, Neil Francis, Roddy Hughes, Will Lawler and Leon Andre currently in provisional qualifying spots. Clint Austin, Dylan Walsh and Tom Wiley out of the spots. But look at that average standing there for Group B. Tom Wiley on a 76 average. He is averaging higher than the 3 players ranked above him, you know, the next 3, and is yet to win a match. I think he's won 1 leg.
Well, great player, Tom Wiley, and look, one of the players you're probably going to expect to push his way through into the top 4 in Group 2. We'll stand by. Ladies and gents, it's probably going to happen, but
I guess that's one of the things that's interesting about mixing it up and making bigger groups with playing across more boards tonight is that where we're used to each player having 3, maybe 4 games per night and really needing to come out of the gates firing, having more games and more players going through off each group means perhaps Tom Wiley just drew the 2 toughest players on the board first up, and we'll go through and not lose another game, lose another leg even from here. But it certainly makes it interesting. Always love a bit of variety.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You just can't pick it. But look, Roddy Hughes, great player and one that we're going to expect to go through. Neil Francis, fair. Will Lawler, look, hit 79 average. He's got a bit of work to do. Leon and Clint both sitting on the 63 can go north from there. So yeah, not out of the realm of possibility. Speaking of which, Will Lawler up against Roddy Hughes next on the mainstream board.
Juicy.
Seen a bit of Roddy before.
Absolutely.
Mr. T.
He is certainly a great player to have on the stream. He's got the look and he's got the darting talent. He is the full package, that's for sure. G'day to Mr. Mickey Brock. Says, fantastic clarity, guys, in addition to great tungsten. Great to have you along, Brocky. Fantastic work steering the commentary box last weekend, mate. You handled, most of the weekend. I was running around out and about, and I think you only got a couple of games in with Dargs, and professional commentary from you across the board, mate. It was appreciated by... Oh, I've got my hands up. Bloody... certainly appreciated by us and by the...
Why not? I don't care. I think it's fine. Yeah, absolutely. As Declan said, great job all weekend, Brocky. And it was just wasn't it good to just get back there and just have that familiarity of the voice of Mickey Brock in the background and things ticking over and give us a chance to focus more on trying to set some stuff up shot-wise and all that sort of stuff and just relax, take the foot off the gas as far as the commentary goes, and know it's in capable hands. And, man, revved it up when it needed to be revved up, and you were... In the finals, I was just like, leave it to the man. Let him call this one in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, professional commentary, that's for sure. Great to have him around. G'day to Simon Nurik, Robbie Braid, and Papas Marcos says Pegs win the game, lads. Maybe Tom needs to drink the bush chook. Zinzan says let's go, Roddy.
Roddy, Will Lawler. Players have balled off. About to go. Roddy's away. Boom. Under. Over. Doesn't find a treble first dart. Will has a little hunt around.
Oh, here he is.
Boom.
Roddy Hughes. 6 darts into the leg. We've already got a maximum. And another Rod. Rodney McNamara says, evening, gents. Good to see you, mate. Oh, Roddy, stop it.
Oh, what? Come on. Back-to-back 180s. Roddy Hughes.
Good bit of sportsmanship there from Will Lawler as well. The little fist bump. Roddy on for a potential 11 darter here.
Oh, this is good.
Ooh. Still a 12 on the cards, though. He's got to go 12 ball, surely, right?
Well, 62 left. He's just thinking of the setup. He sets it up, leaves himself 32.
It's sensible, but it's a little boring.
It is. Come on. You're in show-off material. Your opponent's on 359, Roddy. Come on. Give us something to look at. You've gone 180, 180. If you're not a show-off, what are you? Boom.
Potential 11 turned into a 15. Still tidy darts, and still leaves his opponent on 267. And he's halfway there. Slower start, but doesn't need to do much more, with Will struggling to find a treble.
And new team member on the crew tonight, Declan Bailey.
Yeah. In the absence of, the regular organiser and Mr. Dosh himself, Dave Platt, we have I suppose, a bit of a superstar organiser, Audrey Mullen from Darts Western Australia. Certainly no stranger to running events, and including those on Dart Connect, and doing a pretty good job so far. As far as I can tell. Great to have Audrey along.
Absolutely. Bumped into Audrey down at the Bunbury Classic, the Pit to Port Classic, down in Bunbury, Western Australia, at the Italian club there. And good to catch up. And also, just, look, little side story here about, I'm not telling tales, but John Kiley was it John Kiley? 38. Was John Kiley. He was talking about setting up an event for Dart Connect, and he's like, well, you could help us out by putting all the players' names in first. And they send in the players' names through. There's like 560 players, and he goes, oh, it's going to take me all night to put those in. Can't do that. Can you whittle it down to the players that are possibly going to be at the comp? Audrey butted in and said, don't worry about it, I'll sort it out for you. He said half an hour later, she had inputted 500 names, emails and details into the Roddy Hughes takes out 56, bang, bang for the win.
Yeah. Tidy finishing, 15 and a 17.
Wow.
94 average, very, very tidy.
Caught me unawares, he's quicker than Audrey Mullen. And, no, what I was saying was, bang, he said half an hour later, Audrey had put in all the players' details, 500 players, and he's like, how the fucking hell did you do that, Audrey? She goes, I used to be a bit of a shorthand typist back in the day, and, got it all done. Oh, is Roddy back up on the stream board? Hope so. Yeah,
I hope so too. Or maybe he just loves it.
Yeah, he's just like, well, I've got a bit more to show. Oh, come on. He hasn't missed a treble yet in his warm-ups. I mean, missed out of 3 darts, he's hitting a treble.
Yeah. Yeah, he's certainly playing some quality stuff, putting on a bit of a show. But in a pretty solid quality field here tonight. Certainly will be pushed if he wants to make it through to the final once again. I think he's won one, hasn't he? Or is No, he's won one.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has.
Once again, you've caught me with my hands on my head.
Is that a bad thing? Are you not allowed to do
Oh, it's just, I don't know. I'm like, it makes me look like I'm more relaxed than I am, I suppose. It's just like, I don't know. It's a bit warm in the studio.
Man, you've been doing this for a long time. I doubt we've never caught you with your hands on your dick, to be honest. Yeah. Deon, so.
Yeah, you're probably right. Robbie Braid asks what's the format. So it's best of 3 legs for the round robin and the early rounds of the knockout. So 4 players off of each round robin pool. There's 2 pools heading into the quarterfinals. And I'll tell you the rest later, I suppose, when we get there. Speaking of which, here's our 2 groups. So currently the top 4 provisionally going through. We're not even halfway there yet, though, in the fixtures. But Stephen Ireland, Rick Jenkins, Nino Galunich and Bob Turner, with Deon Wyatt, Anton Sock and Damien Stack currently missing out. I know Deon's going to be pushing hard to get back up there, though. He won quite a few of these titles. Roddy Hughes, Neil Francis, Leon Andrew and Clint Austin in Group B, with Dylan Walsh, Will Lawler and Tom Wiley currently poised to miss out. So it seems we're getting a mixed bag of games from both boards on the live stream. This is exciting.
It's a whole new format this week. They've just gone 2 massive groups. Let's see how it plays out. We'll take top 4 off each board. Normally we'd play more boards, less players on each one, but no, smaller turnout, and you never know what's going to be on from week to week, how many players are going to show up, and not a bad pivot. Interesting decision. Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, that's it. The influence of Audrey Mullen. See how it goes. But I think there's something on at Belmont this weekend, and perhaps that's a contributor to the low numbers. People prepping for the weekend, and perhaps that's why Audrey's come down. She wanted to come down and prep for the weekend.
I think it's the Wyatt Challenger Series, so I'm not sure it would affect this necessarily. I don't know. Look, it's hard to know, man. One week to the next, you just who knows what the fuck's going on. But
I don't really know much about I've seen posts about it and whatever else, the Wyatt Challenger Series, but I don't know much about it. Is it named after a relation of Deon?
Yeah. Well, someone in the comments can help me out here. I'm pretty sure it's Deon's granddad.
Right.
Yeah. And they have a challenge series. Peter Howell in the comments says, "Where were you Monday, Ben? Have you retired as a champion, mate?" No, I came back one time after that. No, blew it. Shane Ash is watching. Darren Yackley says, "Evening all. G'day, mate." Robbie Braid says, "Show us the mullet, Declan. Give us a bit of a mullet flick, mate." And it looks like we might be away Clint, Austin, Will Lawler on the stream board.
Nice. And Will Lawler, I think, has already found more trebles in this leg than what he did in the last match. I'm joking. Perhaps a bit harsh.
Nasty.
No, good to see a bit of improvement. Oh, I've jinxed him. Sorry, Will. Oh, no, there's another one. Tidies it up. It's better darts.
Declan's a cunt. Hey,
Zinzan, I hope your daughter's still not around watching.
Been struggling with the darts lately, been a bit off, and mate came around this afternoon, Justin Wood, had a bit of a chuck, and it all turned around. Kathy's walked out and said, "I'll have a game with you," and at the time we were both sitting on 80 plus averages, and blew her off the board. It's like, it hasn't been like this all afternoon, seriously, Kathy, but
yeah. Well, good to see you having a bit of a turnaround, mate. Is that signs of Mondays to come?
Oh, just, up and down player, and played myself into a bit of singles form. I think what happens is the only time I play, I'm playing in 6 players at a time, and you don't really get on. It's not really great practice. And when it was just one-on-one with a fairly good player, you start to challenge each other up to a level.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I think that's I don't know, maybe I guess that's something that a lot of the bigger players, the better players, sometimes struggle with weekly.
The 1, 2, 3's on for Austin. Sorry, mate. Oh,
perfect miss though. Leaves himself 32, but Will is going to have a crack at 56 first though.
For tops. Tie. Boom!
There you go. Nice starts under pressure from Will Lawler. Clint with the darts here to level it up. But yeah, I was just going to say, I think that's something I see. With some of the big players is perhaps it's part of one of the issues with the way that social darts, league darts kind of is structured. Is that there's of course like super singles or Premier Leagues, whatever else. But if you're turning up to your team's nights, you're sometimes playing a couple of legs of singles. and a couple of legs of doubles, whatever else, and it can be tough for the big boys to challenge themselves in those kind of formats, and that's why players like my old man and Marlo and Big Mal Cumming have some regular practices online against each other and push each other hard, on the regular. And we've got some people in the comments clarifying that Helen Chalson comp on tomorrow. It's a 2-life format. Darren Yaxley reckons you should go and play.
Fair point. Fair comment. How are we going to stream it? Who's going to do this?
And Zinzan clarifies that his daughter is there laughing, following on the C bomb from Ben. Luke says, so when are us two having a game on stream? Got to show how to play. Got to show me how to play properly. Go. Oh, Clint Austin, 8 tops.
Leveler, 1 apiece. Clint Austin, Will Lawler. And we are still in the round robin phase, but this means a lot. You've got to get through.
And look, I guess one thing with the shorter format we usually have is that if you're on a board of 4 or 5 and you're around that 60 to maybe even 70 average player, and you've drawn 2 of the big boys, and there's only 2 going off the board, it can be really tough to get that break. And as much as it is a short format, you've really got to turn it on at the right times. But having these larger groups means that there's more opportunity for you to turn on the good darts and knock off one of the big boys and slip into that 4th spot, or perhaps even higher. And DJ Dances Xmas in the YouTube comments as always. G'day fellas, Friday night darts, happy days. Great to have you along, mate. And I'm liking that there's starting to become a more steady number of YouTube viewers week in, week out. Facebook's always, a bit up and down throughout the night, but YouTube's always just steady and consistent, and it's building. It's really, really good to see. YouTube is the best way to watch it up on a big screen, as we say every week, but jump on your telly or whatever you watch, on your big screen. If you got, a Fire Stick or something else, throw the DSL up on the TV, see it in full quality, and you can jump back into the comments on your phone on Facebook.
When the game's finished, when we finish streaming each night, I jump back on YouTube, just have a bit of a look
tops
through.
For Clint Austin. Tops for Will Lawler. Sorry to cut you off.
No, absolutely.
Tops for Clint. Oh, getting closer.
Stuck it in underneath.
Smacks into the other dart and straight into the double top. Wow. Good win for Clint Austin, especially, the fight back there. Will Lawler had that tidy finish in the first leg. And Clint Austin did really well to hold his composure and get it there. And look, Will Lawler was right there in both legs. It was hit that massive 137 to leave the double 11 and pile that pressure on in the second leg. And then, obviously had his 3 match starts in the last leg there. But, yeah, really well done from Clint.
Yep. Hang on. That didn't go. Boom. Here I am.
There we
I'm
go.
organised.
So, plodding along through the group stage, Stephen Ireland still sitting in top spot with Rick Jenkins, Bob Turner, Nino Galunic. Deon Wyatt still sitting in that 5th spot. Don't know if he's had another game since we last saw it. But Anton still only having played 2 games. with Damien Stack firmly in last place there, unfortunately. Group B, Neil Francis, Roddy Hughes, Clint, Austin, Dylan Walsh, with Will Lawler, Leon Andre, and Tom Wiley still there. I think Tom's not played a game for a little while. Perhaps he's playing at the moment, but haven't had a result come through there for a little while.
But pretty quick to get through the groups. There's only 2 groups, mate. So, yeah.
Yeah, it makes it easy. I normally get caught up on discussing the third group in the list, and there's 5 more to come, but the next game's up, and you're giving me the hurry along. But no,
I'm just
only
wondering
2 groups to keep track of.
I'm just wondering if it's worth doing the old switcheroo, see what's... wait for another board to come up on here. It's hard to know with the different format whether the game's going to be bang up on. You'd have to think it's going to be on pretty quick. Probably not worth switching cameras around.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I can always have a quick peek around the room and throw it right back into where we want it. Mate. Righto. Oh, Anton's there.
There he is.
Didn't even give me time. All right, give me 1 second.
Not even sure if Anton's up, but he's definitely warming up on the stream board.
Let me slow that down a bit.
If that is not that dude's missus and she's watching, then he could be in trouble.
I'm not going to do him dirty and give it a big zoom in.
Nah,
I feel like that's a bit unfair. But
There's
there
Audrey
you go.
over
You got
there,
Audrey over there running the
officiating.
comp and got it up on the telly. How good's this?
She's going to look up in a minute and see herself. Slight delay, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, she's looking up. having a couple of chips. Great chips there at the Sterling Adriatic Centre. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and wait for her to realise. Oh, there we go. She's looking now. She's able to laugh. Might get down a touch. Don't want to distract Stephen. We are right in front of where he's throwing. Pan back around the room.
And
Old mate is still having a chat.
we could have Anton Sock
Oh yeah,
versus Deon Wyatt.
Better
And game
better do
on.
my job, eh? Ho ho ho.
Oh, Declan. What a pro.
It's pretty easy thanks to good old modern technology. Gotta love it. And while these two get off to, well, I suppose a slower start than what we'd probably expect, I'll jump back to the point we were talking about before, about the YouTube quality and throwing it up on the big screen. I had my flight back from Sydney to Brizzy on Monday morning and was like, oh, I could watch something on Netflix or, you know, whatever, but nah, I'm going to download the darts and watch it back. And had a great old time watching on YouTube on my phone. But when I got back home, threw it up on the TV and I was like, wow, how good. Love it. Deon Wyatt using the 120 degree flights, the 3-blade as opposed to the traditional 4-blade. Saw that from Kim Lewis in the Pit to Port Classic when he made that final. Commented on it then, but don't know if I've seen Deon with them before. Maybe a new addition. Hasn't found a treble so far in this leg. Maybe it's not working for him.
A big shout out to everybody that's watching us on YouTube and Facebook. Brody Little, Caitlin Butler, Corey Hendrickson, Margaret Kelly, Ebony Jones. Kalua Wilson says, evening Ben and Declan, g'day to you. Shane Gibson says, evening gentlemen. Corey Ko, Shane Gibson, Rodgy Patu, James Borowski, or Bukowski. David Reeves-Sawyer, Ben Whitehead, Brett Aldridge, Paul McDonald, Lisa Moran, Joshua Jovanovic, Landon Key, Peter Howe, Marcus Robertson, Luke Evans, Kaylee Jordina, Rose Pickett, Jordan Waterman, and everybody else that's watching us around the globe on Dartstream Live, on Facebook and YouTube. Good to have you all along.
Absolutely is, yeah. It's always good having the familiar faces tuning in, but also love to see some new faces each week.
How good was the Luke Littler Dedeker game?
Oh,
Not
man.
Dedeker.
Yeah, Mike Dedeker.
Mike Dedeker, yeah, sorry, it was Dedeker, yeah.
Well, at the risk of, sounding a bit, I woke up this morning, opened up my phone, saw the darts were still going, and I laid in bed for a bit, sipping my coffee, watching the Luke game, and then was like, shit, I got to get ready for work. Jumped in the shower, had the phone propped up, and was keeping track, listening in, and got out the shower just in time for the end of the match. But no, it was a fantastic game of darts. Dedeker was just firing in, and Luke was playing some great darts, and Dedeker was just staying that bit ahead, and got that couple of leg advantage, and Luke just stuck with it, and it was just those couple of crucial darts under pressure with the bottle that we know Luke has that Dedeker perhaps has to work on a bit.
Ton left for Deon Wyatt, and I'm sure you weren't the only one to watch that game naked, Declan. Chris Bradley.
Good pick up from.
We're into that.
Good pick up from Deon, but leaves himself double 11. I think he miscounted. Oh, Anton. Going for the 25 off a 122. It's brave. And hits a 5 and a 60, so a 17 would leave top. Should he return? He does. Simon Nurek, Anton's points must be at least 150 mil long. Mate, they're longer than the barrel by double, I reckon.
Boom. Deon's out. Gone 6-16 for 22.
Tidy. He's confident. Doesn't want to waste that one dart going for the 11, potentially messing it up. Just tidy 2 darts is all he needs. Oh, here he is. The 3-blade flight's working for him now.
Darren Yaxley says, go Gary Anderson. I don't think Gary Anderson can meet Luke in the final. I don't think that's a possibility. I think it's going to be Luke and Gary in a semi, if anything. Is that right?
I actually don't know. I haven't looked at the draw. Give me 2 seconds.
I'll give you all the sex you want, Declan.
Why is it giving me the round robin draw? Fuck. Okay, I might need a few more of those seconds.
G'day, Dave Coven just jumped in. Cobby, mate, he used to play darts with over the years. And when I say no or Mrs. 22, Dave Coven will know exactly what I'm talking about. Never missed 22 in his life, that guy.
All right, I have it up now, but don't want to overshadow the game once again. So we'll come back to that in the break. But Anton, chasing it around the board, finds the treble 20. Deon at 165. Off the back of that tidy ton 40. Back-to-back 98s before that. Oh, it stayed in just, and it's 93 to leave 72 for a potential 14-dart leg. Hold a throw for the match. And Anton is sporting a Dosh Friday Night shirt. DSL logo on the throwing arm sleeve. Dosh, Sterling Adriatic Centre. The other logos featured. And check out the back.
Oh, you've missed them. They're flash shirts.
Yeah, looking good. Oh, Deon. 2 big single 16s. That's all he wanted. Of course, he wanted the treble on the first start, but hits the big 7. 17, though, leaves himself 32 when he returns. But yeah, they are nice shirts, and I'm wondering, how do I get one?
Same.
Oh, Tom Wiley's wearing one in the back as well.
Yeah, they're everywhere, mate. They were everywhere last
Right.
weekend. I had a look, and yeah,
Awesome. Double
Done a great
16
job
for
of 'em.
Deon. Goes a bit wide. Steps over. Hits the floor. Looking for where to stand. Lines up. Oh, doesn't quite make it happen. No go for the Mo.
It's a big ask, 141, and he's outside, so not going to happen. Deon's definitely coming back for another look at 32.
Yep, and this is the point where it could start to get a little dicey if he doesn't take it out on this shot. It's so simple.
Well, they're close, but they've got to be in.
Yeah,
And they're
he's thinking about it.
outside. This is the fifth dart on the outside of the wire. Oh, and that one goes well inside. So
I'm gonna say I think he
Anton,
misses. Like,
now 96 is a definite possibility. A probability less than a possibility. 60 is good.
Oh.
36, double 18 becomes more probable. 2 darts. Inside,
Oh.
double 9. Oh,
not just a little to the side, but also a little too low. Has to happen now for Deon. He's not happy. This is his 9th dart at double in this leg. Oh. Clearly stepping over to the side isn't working for him. Perhaps he just needs an aggressive dart to slam straight through the middle of the others. Double 9 for Anton to send it into a last leg decider.
not 100% sure. Lack of aggression. His the chink in his armour.
No. But I think it's the confidence or lack thereof of going straight for it as opposed to stepping right over to the side. Double 2 though. Oh. Double 4 for Anton. There it is.
God, they look good, those shirts, don't they, Declan?
Yeah, they do.
They're shiny.
They are. Great view of the back as Anton walked back from the oche there. Always love seeing our logo on shirts, different shirts. It's always
And
good.
g'day to Adam Leake in the comments there. How are we, fellas? Adam Leake. Well, look, he's featured heavily on Dartstream Live of recent times. G'day to Brad Anzolino, Papa Marcos, Harley McCormack, Barb Smythe, Shauna Hayes, Luke Zanella, Brodie Rogers, Dan Sunderland. And Dave Coleman says, no one misses double 2.
Yeah, Leaky. Certainly, we've seen a lot of him over the years on DSL, back in the DPA Pro Tour or DPA Tour days from SA and some other comps around here or there. But yeah, certainly some very good consistent performances and some great darts to watch on stream from Adam last weekend, and hopefully it's a sign of things to come. Kaylua Wilson wants to buy one of the shirts too. We'll have to get onto the Dosh crew and see what the go is. Harley McCormick corrects that their name is McCormick, not Mac. Straight darts so far here for Deon. Only the one treble. Oh, that's nice. Socky a bit more inconsistent. Still within one shot of leaving a finish, though.
You have to say Deon wins. However, Anton has some way of finding victory, snatching it out of the jaws of defeat, and somehow forcing other players to just play their worst.
Yep. He's like Perth's own James Wade. Yeah, he just has that way to win, and it's just...
I almost liken him to Painter. You know, like the action can put you off, the rhythm can throw you off, throw a player off. He's quicker than what he used to be, Anton, but...
Oh, 2 singles means he won't get a dart at the take out the 104, but 3 straight ones.
Come on, Anton.
50.
Bull. Do a Whitlock on us. He won't. But
7 certainly wasn't in the game plan there. I'd imagine those ones were. The 57. So that 89 leaves 61. The bullseye would have left him 36. That's actually a good way to go. Quicker than me. Triple 10 for double 10. Double 5. There it is. Not making a meal of it this time, and finishes with 2 darts at double after missing so many in the last. Good to see Deon take that. Wouldn't be happy with how we got there, though. Darren Yaxley says, Socky grinds you down. I know. But coming back to the Grand Slam. So I've got the draw up. Cameron Menzies, Mickey Mansell is the top game of the first half. And Martin Lukeman, Rob Cross. With Jermaine Wadamina, Luke Littler. And Gary Anderson, Geen Van Veen in the second half. So yeah, you're right. A Luke Littler, Gary Anderson semi-final, perhaps.
So who's Luke play next? Van Veen?
Jermaine Wadamina.
Oh, Jermaine Wadamina, of course. And Jermaine's been running hot lately. One of Mac Elkin's boys. He's been playing particularly well. So
runner up in the whichever one it was, the Dedeca one, I think it was.
Yeah.
Grand Prix.
The thing that don't know what it was.
One of them. There's too many to count.
Yeah, they come and go. Hardly any of them are as important as Dosh Adriatic Friday night darts deck. So
exactly.
I pay too much attention to them. But here's the draw as it runs.
Stephen Ireland still playing brilliant, but I suppose averaging 10 points lower than the second place Rick Jenkins. Rick having played one less game, so I don't know if they've played each other yet. Could be interesting. But Bob Turner, Deon Wyatt now sitting provisionally in the qualifiers with Nino Galunic falling out. And Group B, Roddy Hughes topping the table there so far. Neil Francis, Dylan Walsh and Clint Austin provisionally going through with Will Lawler, Leon Andre and Tom Wiley now having lost 2 more games. Struggle tonight in the office for Tom Wiley. Not playing like himself. Well, averaging like himself, but not finishing, it appears.
Pretty hard dogs. You throw 74 average and you've not won 1 game out of 4 in that field of players, you would think.
Well, especially when you're Tom Wiley and you've got a couple of the titles under your belt. But I suppose it's not the first time we've seen an expected player really struggle like that. We've seen, I think Howard Jones has failed to qualify before. Brenton Lloyd has, It's tough school at the Dosh Friday night.
Great night of darts. And don't forget, ladies and gents, this is on every Friday night. Anyone jump in. And not only do they have darts on there on a Friday night at the Dosh Adriatic, they got events like every day of the week pretty much. Something different going on, whether it's chefing course or dinner and dance or what have you. But here's the upcoming events. Don't forget New Year's Eve is going to be a big fat one at the Sterling Adriatic Centre. if you are going to shoot down there, perhaps for the, you're probably going to be a week or so too late, because that's already happened.
Yes, yeah. I think I threw $10 each on the 2 favourites or something, and was very disappointed when didn't come through. But hey, I'm not. Well, I suppose being from Queensland certainly is a bit different to being from Melbourne when it comes to Melbourne Cup. But I'm not one to get super into the races. But nothing wrong with throwing a couple of bucks on, unless you're an animal rights activist. But
awkward. Look, hey, no. Hey, if some of the horses are gay and you're not into that shit, whatever. Like, come on, it's just a bloody horse race. G'day to Wayne Weaning, Brent Kenny, Steve Gillett, James Wadey, Jarks Wadey, I should say, Poppers Marcos, and everybody else that's tuned in live. Brent Kenny, of course, is from Aussie Dart Supplies Online, major sponsor of Dartstream Live. That's these guys. And I can personally attest to the service you get from Aussie Dart Supplies Online, Declan. Buy all my gear from there, and Brent can never be helpful enough. I've took one of my mates, young blokes, around there to try some darts. He was got into darts. He's like, I was talking to him at a party, and he's going, oh yeah, no, I love the darts. Just feeling like they're not right for me or whatever. I said, you got to try a few sets out. He goes, how do you do that? You can't just, 14 years of age, you can't just keep buying sets of darts at $100 each or whatever. Is how do you do it? I said, well, look, I'll tell me roughly what you're after, and this service is not available to everybody from Aussie Dart Supplies Online. This is just something Brent did for me, and just said, look, bring him around, and we'll see if we can fit him up with a few sets of darts, give me an idea what he's after. And he had 5 sets of darts there to try. Second set, he walked up, mid treble 20, and was like, these are the ones. I know straight away. He knew straight away. He goes, these are the ones. Bought that set of darts. Brent gave him a rip-roaring price, and really helped a young bloke out. And he's done a lot for the juniors around the place, and helping out darts. Great bloke. Aussie Dart Supplies Online. Go on there. Rapid dispatch. They're all about it. So if you're looking for a set of darts, they're the guys to go to. We're going to head straight back over to Streaming Board. We got Neil Francis, Dylan Walsh up, ready to go.
Awesome. I personally don't think I've seen much of Neil Francis for a few weeks. Bit of a long-time regular, as are many here, but yeah, don't think I've seen him for a little while, at least on the stream board.
Nor Dylan Walsh, to be honest.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too. Yeah, I was trying to rack my brain, but yeah, always good to keep it mixing it up.
Wayne Weaning says, just scrolling through Facebook, stumbled across you guys, doing what you do best. Thanks, Wayne. Good to have you along. Wayne Weaning, of course, the tournament director for the DPA.
And, well, former fantastic player for, representing Australia back through decades gone by, and now his son Brandon trying to follow in his footsteps, and off in the U. I think you're over there by now, aren't you, Wayne? Over in the UK, got a bunch of things coming up, Lakeside and maybe Q School and the Winmore Masters and all sorts. It'll be a busy couple of months for Brando. Neil Francis on the 18s on 292. Interesting move. Yeah. Anyway. Leaves himself 200. Big 125 for Dylan. Nope, 85.
Wayne says they are at Simon's right now. Simon, of course, Simon Whitlock. And it's 1:23 p.m.
There you go. What goes on in the house of Simon Whitlock at 1:23 p.m. on a Friday afternoon?
Oh, Simon will be waking up pouring his first Jack Daniels, I'd imagine.
Yeah? Yeah?
I don't know. Don't know. I have no
that
idea.
doesn't sound unlikely.
The Wiz, of course, no stranger to Dartstream Live. Played on here many, many times. In fact, sent me one of his shirts, signed it personally for me. Actually, one of the most touching things that a player's ever done. When I got that shirt from Simon, from one beard to another, it said.
Well, one of the most touching things in more ways than one, Ben.
It was match worn, still had sweat on it.
So Neil Francis has set himself up on top. Dylan Walsh on 122. Double 10 now for Neil. $122. Wanted a treble 18 on the last start to leave 32 and pile on some pressure, but it's a 4. Double 10 for Neil. Goes on the first.
Oh, big 140 there.
Forgive me, I was just having a quick Google. So Brando weaning through to the second round as a seed. Plays the winner of Jordan Brooks and Jun Matsuda at Lakeside, with a whole bunch of other Aussies in the first and second rounds. And of course, got to mention Danny Porter as the number 1 seed. And the solitary Kiwi in the men's draw, Craig Brown. And solitary Aussie in the ladies draw, Amanda Locke up against Kirsty Vinnie Kynan. Sorry about that. And a couple of Kiwi ladies there as well, Wendy Harper, Desi Mercer, Nicole Reno, Marianne Tanaki. The 4 ladies we saw representing New Zealand at the Test match.
Well, shit has just got red hot in this game, Declan.
Oh, wow. I'm too busy talking about other things. I should have been paying attention. Dylan Walsh is a leg behind and has thrown 403 points in 9 darts. 72 now. Goes to the 20s. Interesting move. 12 for tops. Steps over. Ooh. Could be huge from Neil Francis. $28 on the board, I think. 47. Yep. So tops now for Dylan Walsh to send us into the third and final leg. Double 10. Double 5. There it is. And after being left in the dust in the first leg, really, Dylan takes charge. And now Neil has the darts, but has lost the momentum, I'd say.
Wayne Weaning says Simon has had his workout this morning. He's spoke to him when we were over at Wollongong. Works out pretty much every morning. Workout this morning, went to the shop for a bite to eat and lunch, and now he's having a bit of a nap before him and Simon hit the practice board for a couple of hours, before Brando and Simon hit the practice board for a couple of hours. So that's the routine. Bit of workout, go out, bite to eat, come back, have a bit of a sleep, get up, hit the board.
Yeah, awesome. Certainly, fantastic to see Simon still being so hospitable to the Aussie players going over there, and obviously looked after GG for a significant amount of his time as a tour card holder, and many names that Simon has supported during their ventures over in the UK.
And Neil Francis has gone back-to-back 140s to leave 161. 60's good. Drops down for the 51. Ooh, that's a fair way off, but he's got some time up his sleeve, and he bangs in another treble 20 to leave it pretty. Wow, is 38 pretty, Declan? If your opponent's
Prettier
on
than
242, it definitely is. You got some options from there. You can split that down and hit a fat 6 for 32 if you want, or you go straight at it. What's he going to do?
Surely you'd split.
He's gone 6 for 32. Inside, double 8. Oh, he's busted it.
Hey, look, it certainly could have been worse. Could have missed up on the other side and left himself 5. So, with Dylan on 140. Oh, no, that bounced out of the treble. Oh.
That did not even hit a wire. That just looked smack in the hey diddle diddle and flipped out. He's gone the same way. Bang, bang this time. Has better effect.
Dylan staying on the board and keeping rolling the arm over. It was very unfortunate that first start off the 146. That would have been massive. And it would certainly have not been off the cards the way he was playing. Just wasn't meant to be, and Neil Francis takes that one.
Cracker. Righto. Well, good to see. Look, I love to see players rise to the occasion, and that was one of those moments, Declan, where they both went, hey, fuck this shit. We're playing a bit ordinary. Let's just turn it on. And they did.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's always great to see. There's some players that might struggle a little bit with the pressure of the stream, but these are guys that have been around here long enough now. They've done it enough that they can hold it together. So Stephen Ireland, Rick Jenkins, Bob Turner, Deon Wyatt provisionally through. We're getting to the pointy end with some players having played 5 out of 6 games. Nino, Anton and Damien missing out at the moment. And Neil Francis is up top of the table. Roddy Hughes in second. Dylan Walsh, Leon Andrew rounding that out with Clint Austin, Will Lawler and Tom Wiley. Tom Wiley's got a game on the board, but that was his 6th and final game of the night. So despite averaging second best in the group, has only gotten 1 match under his belt for the night. So a rough night for Tom Wiley.
And highest average of that group and of the night so far, Roddy Hughes on 81. Been a superstar. Great inclusion. I'm loving watching him play, Declan. Big fan. I just love the look of the way he plays his darts. The way he throws off his body. You know what I mean? Like, so he uses his body as a ballast and bang, and then whoosh, it's almost like it's an explosion. He comes back and resets, and he's balances himself. The balance, the poise on the oche, the way he steps around, and there's a lot of love about the action, the throw of the guy. Love it.
Yeah, exactly. There's there's a lot of players that'll have like a very monotonous and simple throw, but Roddy he's got a lot going on, but it's well calculated and works in balance. And I think it's a I suppose, a good thing to have in your game, the way that Roddy resets so often and pulls it off so well, because there's occasions like this where players will, have a bad dart, step back and reset and try and come in better. But it can be unfamiliar, and if you've got to switch to a double in a different position of the board, or for whatever other reason, if you're used to getting up there and throwing with a rhythm, it can be a bit harder to reset and switch. Roddy Hughes, big one.
It's not like he has to. You saw it then. He was on, he was balanced, he stayed balanced. There's no reason to change anything, and he just powered another treble 20 in to hit a 140. It's just if he feels like he's overthrown it and pushed himself over the mark, he will reset and get himself back to where he's got to be.
Yeah. What a leg so far. 118, 135, 140, 76 to leave 32 for a potential 13 data. Dylan Walsh has banged in a 135, but it feels like he's about 3 weeks behind.
I nervously drops a dart. I'd be nervous too. I probably would have pissed my pants right now if I was playing Roddy Hughes.
Solid ton, doesn't leave a finish, but it is chipping away. And double 16 goes. 13 dart for Roddy Hughes. It's just so good to watch.
Boom.
Massive 140. Oh, 140. Thought it was a 180. 140 to kick off for Dylan. Only 3 straight ones for Roddy.
Those darts are hitting the board pretty hard, Declan.
Yeah. Oh, you jinxed it, mate. 80 on the board. And once again, for the second match in a row, Dylan Walsh has been blitzed in the first and come back firing in the second. Roddy's found his groove again, though. Thinks about it, makes the right move, hits an 18 and leaves himself 164. I have a feeling Roddy's going to stick at the treble 20s no matter what, though.
Oh, what? Why wouldn't you? Boom!
Oh. Roderick Hughes, 61 after 12 darts. And that's after back-to-back, 60 visits. It's just so good. Dylan Walsh looked like he was dominating the start of the leg, just plugging away, and Roddy's just come out of nowhere. Doesn't go the 25s route, hits a 10, 15 for double 18, 19 for double 16 was the shot. Oh, would be huge from Dylan Walsh here, this 135, if he can make it happen. Not to be. What's that? 87 leaves 48.
29.
Let's say they don't have microphones or earbuds listening to us. Double 16 for Roddy.
On the board in 2.
There it is. And he stays there again. You got to admire it from Dylan. He's playing well, he's losing games, and he just wants to stay with it and get a bit more comfortable.
Well, Dylan is still in potentially. Dylan is still potentially going to go through. I'll do a refresher route and we'll bring that up and you can explain it because you're the smart one out of the fucking two of us. So,
all good. So, Stephen Ireland, Rick Jenkins, Bob Turner, Deon Wyatt, still the provisional 4 in Group A. But Group B, Roddy Hughes, Neil Francis, Will Lawler, Clint Austin, Dylan Walsh in 5th with a game to play. So let's... Wait, what? Clint Austin, Dylan Walsh, 5 matches played, 2 matches won, 2 and -2 on the leg difference, and 5 legs won. Dylan Walsh has a higher average and is currently placed in 5th. That's just not correct.
comparing to Clint Austin. So all the other metrics are the same. The average, Dylan Walsh has a higher average than Clint Austin, and he's 5th rather than 4th. Is that correct? That's what we're looking at?
Yeah, but by my count, Dylan's 4th, Clint is 5th. They both do still have a game to be played, so unless it's the exact same scoreline for both, or they play each other maybe, but unless it's the exact same scoreline, that should be corrected by a difference in one of the other metrics. But if it comes down to it, I'm very curious about that. Here I am trying to have a serious consideration.
I'm like, no one else is going to see it because we're hidden behind the screen. But yeah, no.
It's pretty damn clear still. Anyway, for those of you that care, because clearly Ben's not super interested.
What? Come on.
It's all good. Good bit of fun. Hey, I might go grab a drink. I'm a bit thirsty. I've been talking too much.
Do it, mate. Do it. I've grabbed 1 or 2 myself already. So,
Rightio.
been a good night. In the meantime, let's have a look at what's going on or coming up at the Sterling Adriatic Centre between now and Christmas. Forget the big horse race. That's already been over, but... Oh shit, the music's finished. Righto, let's see what's going on with the darts. Nothing. So, haven't got a game up at the minute. Shouldn't be too far away. Let's get some audio up and listen to those darts land. Ooh. So perhaps we'll...
That's the worst.
Neil Francis, Will Lawler coming up. Live on the stream board. And it is game on, motherfuckers! Will Lawler away. what a great opening to the leg for Neil Francis. As I say that, he hits a 1. Poor bugger. Put the mods on him. And Will Lawler playing for a chance to go through. He's sitting on 2 wins at the moment. Neil Francis probably through already, not dropped a game tonight so far. Will really needs a win. And is he going to be the first one to chop Neil? 16 for tops. 16 goes, double tops, underneath. Uh, 48 left now, Neil 20. Boom. Oh, Lawler looks pretty. Oh my God, this is delightful. It's only 140, but God, it could have been anything. And he is in the desperately need to win stage. His first to 2. He's 1 leg down. And to see him through to the knockout phase, he really has to take Neil Francis out. So far, undefeated tonight, Neil Francis. And Will sitting on 2 wins from 5. Boom! Another 140. 2 140s in the leg. Leaves him 140. Got his half. G'day to Bailey Marsh, Jack Gardner, Landon Key, Carlos Ronaldo, Jockey Eckroth, and Braden Lawrence all checking us out recently on Darkstream Live. Lawler 87. 70 left. Goes 20 for bull. Hits a fat 5. Hits the 25 to leave himself something. Neil Francis on 60. Goes 40 for double 10. Inside double 5. Inside. Makes a mess of it. Will Lawler double top to make it 1-all. Inside the double 10. Double 5. Inside that one. So Francis now to show him how it's done from 5s. 1. Double 2. Boom!
There it is.
Boom.
Yeah, good tidy match to add to the night's results for Neil Francis. Keeping it going strong. I think well, quickly, thanks to Wayne Winning for the clarification. The one of the most experienced tournament directors on Dart Connect in the country. That the group placings isn't final until it's all wrapped up. We like to have a bit of prediction of what's gonna unfold, but yeah, we'll wait and see what happens when it's all wrapped up. But woo.
Oop.
Stephen Ireland, Rick Jenkins, Deon Wyatt, Bob Turner, still a provisional 4 going through. And with Nino Galunic having finished all of his matches, I suppose it depends on what happens in the Bob Turner's last game, whether he loses significantly. Could get a bit tight there. But in Group B, Neil Francis, Roddy Hughes, Clint Austin, Dylan Walsh, all with 1 game yet to play. Will Lawler, Leon Andre, and Tom Wiley, all done for the night in the bottom 3 spots. And still potential for Dylan to drop down, depending on his last game as well. Interesting. Could get a bit tight.
And sorry, clear that up. What did Wayne Wenning said? The running group placings is not final until the round robin is completed. Got you. So that's a Dark Connect thing. So the order that we're looking at is not necessarily the order that it's going to be finalised at. I think, so if 2 players are neck and fucking neck, it just puts them together. And
once it's all wrapped up, it'll correctly split them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Well, I suppose not many games left now until we hit the knockout stage. It's getting towards the pointy end.
Well, that's where shit all happens.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, here we go. Neil Francis kicks off with a ton. Roddy Hughes, 2 of the best performing players of the night, really.
Oh, this could potentially be the game of the night, Declan.
Yeah. And with these 2 coming off of the same board, could potentially be repeated in the final. I suppose we'll see how it all goes. Roddy is just continuing his blisteringly good form. Just so good to watch. And Neil really staying consistent and putting up a good fight so far, it's for sure.
Be back in a sec, mate.
Oh, Roddy. All good, Ben? .96 now, Roddy Hughes. Leaves on a tidy double top. Now back on 200. Oh, Neil. Oh, wow. A max apiece in the leg so far. Piles on the pressure. Good sportsmanship. Once again, Roddy Hughes up for tops. Double 10. Ooh. Perhaps a bit of pressure has caused that off the back of the 180. Neil, double 5 now. Oh. Pressure on both sides. Double 5. There it is. Takes the first leg against the darts, and Roddy now will throw first for a 2-0 win. There you go. We knew this match was going to be fantastic, and it has not disappointed. And Roddy straight in again with a max. He is just playing such good darts tonight. And Neil is right there with him. Massive ton 40 to follow. Oh, triple 1. Certainly wasn't going to speak too early, but it would not have surprised me had he gone back to back and given it a bit of a knock on the door of the 9, but not to be in this leg at least.
Neil Francis has played a whole bunch, Declan. We've not streamed him a whole bunch. So I didn't realise he was as good as he is.
Yeah, well, I remember we streamed him a little while back, and perhaps he's missed a couple of weeks or something like that. But I think he has jumped up in the level that he's playing at. I think playing a lot better than what I remember him to, at least. Maybe he just had an off week when we've streamed him before. But either way, I'm glad we've got him on right now. Roddy Hughes, ton to leave 84 after 12 darts. Roddy is really playing some world-class darts here. $60 for double 12 for the match. Ooh. 142 for Neil Francis. This would be massive not to be, though. 108 with the dart in hand. Finds a single 20.
Well, he went 51-51 for tops, feeling like he was going to do that, but no way, Halsey!
Fantastic round-robin performance from Roddy Hughes. How good is that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's a little bit of look. It's great to see players playing to their potential, and you don't know how you're going to go until you play someone really good. And Roddy Hughes is really fucking good, Declan. I gotta say it,
He
isn't it?
certainly is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He. I really do hope that next year he travels around to a few of the bigger comps, because he certainly deserves to be there, and we'll give him a bit of a shake-up. Even if it's just a couple of the DA events around Western Australia, and I'd love to see him up against a couple of the big regulars from WA.
It was only a couple of years ago, and I said to Joe Camino, "You've got to do it. You've got to start travelling." He goes, "Oh, no, manager." I'm like, "Bankroll yourself. You're not short of a buck. Bankroll yourself, back yourself in, and go and have a crack." Look at him. He's in the World Championships this year.
Yep.
And
he's 4
done
World
exactly
Series
that.
appearances or something like that.
So World Series, which he got at the death knock, but he got it, and now in the World Championships, good on him. And I think Roddy's got the bloody nads for it.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick run through, mate. See what we got.
Yep, so down to the last 2 games of Group A, Stephen Ireland, Deon Wyatt, Rick Jenkins, Bob Turner is the current provisional list of qualifiers. And Group B, Roddy Hughes cements his place up top. Neil Francis confirmed in second. Dylan Walsh and Clint Austin confirmed third and fourth. Ooh, we still have that same thing with fourth and fifth of Clint Austin, Will Lawler. So 6 games played, 2 games won each, -3 on the leg difference each, and 6 legs won, with the average going to Will Lawler, but he's in 5th. So it must be that some other metric is used to split them. It's interesting, and I wonder if that's deliberate on the part of Audrey Mullen. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think she would have a
see.
hand in that. That would have to be automatically generated. I think perhaps Dart Connect keeps some metric on who's been a little bit of a cunt and drops them down. Perhaps. I don't know. Just guessing, Declan.
Perhaps, but I wonder what Will's reaction would be when he hears that. He didn't get through the round robin because he's been a bit of a cunt. But hey,
he'll go, "You are." He'd be right.
And Wayne Weaning, echoing our sentiment, would love to see Roddy at the DPA event in Bunbury at the start of April, the Kyle Anderson Trophy. Yeah, that'd be
absolutely. Hey, big one. And I believe we're probably live streaming that. I don't think it's hot off the press, and you know that I love to let things leak before they're supposed to be official and all that, Declan. But possibly, either way, one way or another, there is going to be the Kyle Anderson event is going to be at Bunbury Italian club, Southwest Italian club in Bunbury. I'm fairly sure that is confirmed and official because Wayne Weenie just said it. So that's definitely a thing, and possibly streamed live. Don't know if it's definite, but pretty sure everybody wants that.
Yeah,
don't we want it, Dart fans?
We
absolutely.
Want that.
Hell yeah. Love to do it.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one, and we know that Southwest Italian Club is a fantastic venue, and we know it's got the goods for putting out a top quality live stream. So
well, it's already been tested, so that's one little tick off the list for DPA. Make sure it's possible to do it from there, because some venues it's just simply not really possible. And not really feasible as far as the cost of getting adequate internet to the venue. So
exactly.
Bunbury works.
Can be a lot of work.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
we've had more than one club where that's the case.
Absolutely. And as things change.
Look, given that that group is finished, I might do a bit of moving the camera once again.
Oh, let's do it. Hell yeah.
See if old
mate's
mate's still chatting to the lovely lady at the bar. Well, in front of the bar, not behind the bar. Bear with me a moment. Why don't you want to just work? Huh.
Sometimes you have to refresh the room on everything for them. I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah, but the refresh isn't even working. No, it's all. Leave it with me. Oh, there we go. It's back now.
All right, I'll switch over then. Better look around.
Why are we moving so quick? Slowly, there we go.
There's Bob.
Yeah,
Deon. Leon Andre in the background there. Angry emoji.
Look, there's us.
Oh, look out. I'm on telly. Oh, you're famous, Declan.
Mum, I made it.
Yeah.
And look, Anton, stop moving so much. Let's.
Oh, the Dosh shirt. Check those out. Hey?
Oh.
Flash. Darts of the Southern Hemisphere. Dosh. The Phoenix will rise. They've got the whole Phoenix theme. We'll see it in our opening vid. I did a bit of Phoenix stuff myself. Tried to bring that thing to life.
Yeah, it's a pretty good video. I love what you did with it, Benno. But we can see over there in the back the bar and the kitchen, and a couple of gents at the table.
Oh, that's Mick. Go back down.
Ooh.
Go back down.
Sorry, I was too busy looking at the hot box. I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's Mick, the club president, centre stage, and zoom right in, and we'll get him up. He'll see himself up on the telly in a minute. I'll text him. I'm just going to ring him. Actually, I'll ring him. Hang on. Give me a second.
Yeah. Right. This could be one of those really awkward moments where the person picks up the phone and puts it back down and refuses to answer, even though we're
oh, look,
them.
He's pulling his phone out. You're up on telly, Mick. Oh, I got you up there, mate. It's still going, mate. It's live. It's right now.
I'm going to follow him.
Enjoy your night, Mick. Love your work. Cheers, buddy. See you, mate.
From the sounds of it, he doesn't want to stay on camera for too much longer. But,
Nah, hey, he'll enjoy that. He'll enjoy that.
Let's have a look at the hot box.
He's look, he's been a real. He has been a real.
Ooh, too far.
Right into making these evenings work, and
All right, we'll focus on more important things now. Roddy there on the practice board.
I think Deon, Wyatt, Bob Turner have finished, so we're. Where are we at in the bracket? Let's have a look. No, the group play. The group play should be just about over, I think. No.
Deon's still there.
Oh, no.
They haven't finished.
They haven't finished. Righto. So,
Well, we can watch his reaction.
I can just let you know, Mick's calling ladies up to jump on telly.
Righto, I better oblige them, hey?
I think they chickened out. They were thinking he overplayed his hand because he called them out and they didn't. They went on telly immediately. So.
See if they catch on again. Got to give them a bit of time for the sync delay.
And
go.
in any case, Deon Wyatt, 96, Bob Turner, 64.
Couple of blokes having a look. Oh, he's found the camera, I think.
Double 8, Deon Wyatt. You won't even have to see the board to know he's hit it. Nah, he has not hit. So Bob comes back, double 10s. Doesn't look too happy.
Oh, he got it. One leg apiece.
Must have done. Wait, there's absolutely no show of emotion there at all from Bob Turner. And if you're watching at home and wondering what's going on with the darts hitting the board, it is the other board that the microphone's on. So we're hearing someone warm up over there.
Well, Benno, I've got the dartboard on the board camera if you want.
2 seconds, mate. I'm switching stuff up my end. Stuffing shit up, I should say. What did I say? Switching stuff. I don't know what's going on here, Declan. I'm doing my best, mate.
It's all good. You're doing pretty damn well.
start with that, and then I'll tune it in a bit.
Well, I was thinking you could even just do just the board shot, because you can see the scoreboard in it too.
Righto. Well, why not? Hang on. Got ya. Not sure why the other scoreboard's still up there. Get that sorted for you in a second.
There we go.
Is that okay your end?
Yeah.
Okay, yep. One all. Deon Wyatt, Bob Turner. We've just done a sneaky cheek around with the board there.
Oh, massive 137 to leave 24. Bob Turner for 146 though. A little bit below the treble 20. And a ton leaves 46. Double 12 though for Deon. Double 6.
Boom.
There it is.
Back to behind the bar with Declan Bailey, Ben Hunter, and nice work, Deck. You know what? I
Thanks,
love
mate.
being able to just flick around, catch a little bit of extra action from the venue, and
Yeah, it's
obviously
cool.
neither of us are there, so it's a little bit more difficult. But getting there.
No, but it's good. Gives us the real sense of being there. You know everything that's going on, not just the couple of camera views. It's good.
Yeah, exactly. So we must be we're at the stage where we're waiting for a knockout draw to happen. Would that be right?
Yeah, I think so. Better refresh on my side. Oh no. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, so just confirming, Stephen Ireland, Deon Wyatt, Rick Jenkins, Anton Sock, Roddy Hughes, Neil Francis, Dylan Walsh, and either Clint Austin or Will Lawler going through. Just, I guess, got to wait and see what happens with that Clint Austin, Will Lawler situation. Leave it in the capable hands of Audrey.
So that the games have been played. What you're saying is that we're not 100% sure how that is going to be adjudicated, because it does look it's no secret anybody can bloody have a look at it if they want to. So I'll whack it up there, and you can bloody judge for yourselves, Dart fans. What do you reckon?
Yeah, look, I mean, I would say it's reasonable to just run by whatever Dart Connect says. I mean, that's what it is.
There's the L. Everything's the same except the average.
Yeah. So yeah,
Is there another metric that counts somehow, or I don't get it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really familiar enough with Dart Connect on the back end as like the TD side.
Yeah, maybe Wayne Weenie can help us out there. But so it certainly looks to me like Will Lawler is 9 points in front, almost 10 points in front on average than Clint Austin. They both had 2 match wins, 3 losses, win-loss of 6, and differential is only the average. So tough one. If you can, if you know any different dart fans, help us out in the comments. Let us know, because we're just figuring it out. And if you know anything else, bloody help us out, you mugs.
Yeah, exactly. We're taking a best guess, but can't get everything right.
Yep, just having a quick look at the comments there. Not particularly active, motherfuckers. No one's really saying a whole bunch.
A bit quiet. I guess people aren't as keen on the like switching around the room as what we are, mate. It's all good. We got to have a bit of fun.
No, they all saw bloody Meg Martinovich there, and they're like, "Oh, fucking better shut the fuck up here." Now we know he's on the case. Not going any further with it.
Matt Moody in the YouTube comments. Not a lot down tonight. Big event tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, it's smaller numbers than what we've been seeing, but yeah, it's it does tend to be the case when there is a big tournament on, and there's over at Belmont Sport and Rec Club the Wyatt Challenger Series Sunday, but it's the can't go far enough back in the comments. Oh, hang on. Helen Charlson comp tomorrow. So, yeah, a bit of darts on, and as good as the Dosh Friday nights is, maybe the players just want to get their rest in. Belmont's not too far away, but yeah.
Fuck yeah. Well, look, we might take a short break there, about to do the draw for the knockout, and just waiting on that.
Sounds good.
Then we'll be through to the knockout round where shit all gets real. It all happens. We take the top 4 off each board to go through to smash it out to see who picks up $200 in the final. And a few winners down the post as well. Be back soon, Dart fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, former PDC star David Babyface Black heads up Dosh to present the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts. Everyone's welcome every Friday night to play for cash, play for fun. The Sterling Adriatic Centre, WA. Everyone welcome, come on down. All money paid out on the night. Weekly KTA jackpot of $2.5 grand plus play your card.
What a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. It is one apiece. Nano Galenic, Tom Wiley, two of the big heavy hitters of the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Electronic scoring on Darts Connect and the final streamed live on DSL. Each night we're going to host a round robin into knockout. Doors open at 6:30. Nominate by 7 o'clock for a 7:30 start. gentlemen, former PDC star, David Babyface Black, heads up Dosh to present the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Everyone's welcome. Every Friday night to play for cash, play for fun. The Sterling Adriatic Centre, WA.
Everyone welcome, come on down. All money paid out on the night. Weekly JCA jackpot of $2.5 grand plus play your
What a
card
game on our
cash
hands,
prize.
ladies and gentlemen. It is one apiece now. The Lynx, Tom Wiley, two of the big heavy hitters of the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Electronic scoring on Darts Connect and the final streamed live on DSL. Each night we're going to host a round robin into knockout. Doors open at 6:30. Nominate by 7 o'clock for a 7:30 start. Ladies and gentlemen, former PDC star, David Babyface Black, heads up Dosh to present the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Everyone's welcome. Every Friday night to play for cash, play for fun. The Sterling Adriatic Centre, WA.
Everyone welcome, come on down. All money paid out on the night. Weekly JCA jackpot of $2.5 grand plus play your
What a
card
game on our
cash
hands,
prize.
ladies and gentlemen. It is one apiece now. The Lynx, Tom Wiley, two of the big heavy hitters of the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Electronic scoring on Darts Connect and the final streamed live on DSL. Each night we're going to host a round robin into knockout. Doors open at 6:30. Nominate by 7 o'clock for a 7:30 start. gentlemen, former PDC star, David Babyface Black, heads up Dosh to present the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Everyone's welcome every Friday night to play for cash, play for fun. The Sterling Adriatic Centre, WA.
Everyone welcome, come on down. All money paid out on the night. Weekly chase the ace jackpot of $2.5 grand plus play your
What a
card
game
right
on our
cash
hands,
prize.
ladies and gentlemen. It is one apiece now. And the bracket is out, Declan. Steve Island, Will Lawler, Neil Francis, Rick Jenkins, Roddy Hughes, Anton, Deon, Wyatt, Dylan Walsh.
Yeah, awesome. Looking like some big matchups. We knew it was going to be, you know, some top quality players, like all great players going through. We knew it was going to be some top quality games, and yeah, no, it should be good. I was just having a look. I'm not sure if we're going to be playing all 4 games at once. I think probably should be the go. Perhaps not enough scorers to go around the venue, but we shall see. But not sure which board number is going to be the stream board for this one. I know typically it's 5, but whether that'll be the case. But Stephen Island, Will Lawler. There we go. We've got some more boards being allocated now on the bracket. But, yeah, perhaps Stephen Island, Will Lawler. We'll just have to wait and see.
Who you picked up,
Will.
fans? Let us know who you reckon's going to go through and take this out. Oh, actually, fuck that. Give us the 2 names you think are going to make the final from here. I'll put it back up again. I'll flash it back up again so you can get an idea of the draw. There's no point in saying I think Steve Island's going to play Will Lawler in the final because they're playing straight up first up. So that's not going to happen. You've got to pick a player from the top half of the draw and a player from the bottom half of the draw to play off. Let us know who you reckon is going through.
You know,
play in the final.
I alluded to it earlier, but I think it's going to happen. Roddy Hughes, Neil Francis final.
It's hot off the press. Declan Bailey, Neil Francis, Roddy Hughes. I think you could be right. Neil Francis is playing a hell of a game tonight. But, having said that, we've not seen a lot of Stephen Island, so how do we know how he's going? He's here.
Yeah, absolutely. And the body language certainly isn't a key indicator for the case of Stephen Island because he's always just looking so angry.
You know, and you say that, but when you see him walk around the room, but I tried to turn my mic off from Bev and I didn't get the timing quite right.
You disappear out of nowhere, you come back on mid-bet.
I know. Oh, God. Maybe I should not have poured that drink. We're on the way. It is game on, motherfuckers. Will Lawler, Stephen Island. Quarterfinal stage.
And, first to 4 legs in the quarterfinals. That's an interesting development. Going to be a longer format tonight. I certainly won't complain about longer formats for these type of games.
Oh, what else are you going to do on a Friday night except watch darts?
That's exactly right. I mean, maybe in my case, sleep wouldn't go amiss, but hey, who's got time for sleep when there's darts?
Gherkins to be choked and all sorts of things.
Oh, God. Stephen making the right move off 303, going down to the 19s, and a 57 would leave the big fish. Can't quite see where that went. Oh, over into the 3. Straight turn. Stephen now leaves the 164. Will sitting on 278. Chasing it around the board. And after that first start, 19s certainly were not the right move because 119 would have left him 159, the big bogey. Straight ton for Stephen, leaves himself 64.
Watch the face.
Yeah,
Boom. Oh, God, it's angry.
up for tops. So over for double 10, Stephen Island. There it is, right in the centre. There's the friendly smile.
Oh, no. All of a sudden, you get to see what this guy's really like underneath the masquerade of gamesmanship.
3 straight ones to open it up. Ooh. A little bit awkward starting this leg, Stephen Island. Finds the treble. Both just plugging away. Steady. But not extraordinary. So 154 for Stephen. Not going to go. 40 on the board with a leaves himself 114 with a dart in hand and bangs in a treble 20. Leaves 54. Will wants to try and take a chunk out of this. Leaves a big fish. 14 for tops though for Stephen. Double 10. Oh. Huge opportunity for Will. Just a touch too low. Double 5. Oh, 3 darts. Little bit away. 112. Oh, needed a treble 20 on either of those 2 darts. Doesn't happen, so splits it evenly down the middle. Double 5 again for Stephen. And an awkward bust. Will now for 56. He's just kept chipping away, chipping away. Now there's a dart at double 16 for 1 apiece. Oh. Further away from the double than what the dart at the single was. And there we go. Stephen walks up with a smile and bangs in the double 5. They're shaking hands, but they've not realised. Ah. Okay. No, it is first to 2. Just the scoreboard got it wrong. There you go. It's Not something that happens too often. Dart Connect having a bit of a moment. The Dart Connect scoreboard just wanted it to last longer. Just wants more of it.
So was actually first to two in Dark Connect, just the scoreboard said the wrong thing. Is that right?
Must have, yeah, because
Oh.
that's the way the match went.
Oh,
Unless,
it closed the match off. Yeah, righto.
yeah, unless it was corrected partway through.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe Audrey realised and do the old fixer-upper up. Thanks. And if we haven't done it already, I'm pretty sure we have. But thanks, Audrey, for jumping in and running Dark Connect tonight for the comp. And, yeah, bloody good to see.
Yeah, awesome. It's it's great to know we've got reliable people that can jump on and keep things moving.
Should we have a look around the
Smoothly.
room, mate, see what's going on?
Yeah, might as
Bit
well.
of a sticky beak? Why not? Come on. Let's see, Roddy Hughes up there now having a crack.
Well, I think he's due to play Anton Sock in a game that's not been allocated a board yet because of a lack of chalkers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Righto.
Moving at lightning fast speeds. No, that's not it. That's not where I wanted to go.
The big dogs from Sterling Adriatic are up at the bar discussing secret men's business.
There's Audrey there, the master at work. Bob Turner having a bit of a gander, supporting Deon Wyatt. And Anton, Roddy's opponent, is up scoring the Deon Wyatt and I forget his name. The game of Deon Wyatt. Dylan Walsh. There we go. And there we go. So Roddy Hughes, Anton Sock has been allocated to board number 5. So that will be what is coming up next. Roddy there. Oh, and Anton is freed up.
Oh, it's a great view. You can actually really get a sense of the pace of Roddy's darts when you see it side on like that. Doesn't look like he's throwing the shit out of him, but much like Bo Anderson, just such a rhythmic throw. You let go of them and they just hit the board fucking hard. They really punch.
And in contrast to the smoothness, the awkwardness of Socky's throw goes up, down, up, down, up, down.
Oh, there's spins in the fingers. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Look, it works for him. He does okay.
Does.
But this is just pretty to watch.
I could do this all night.
Just pervert people.
Specifically, Roddy.
Oh look, I don't mind sitting at airports just watching people walk past, checking them all out. But particularly watching dart actions, I feel like I just want to take this one in and make it part of my DNA. And
Yeah,
this
the
one
old,
here, I just want to tear it to bits.
The old Matrix upload, mate, of Roddy's throw. All right, we better get
Right,
it in position.
come on. Might still be a bit mega zoomed in, or is that me, Deck?
I think that's you. This is the.
Yep, right.
I can just take it out.
No, it's all good. No, it's me. It's me. It's better off that I keep the full resolution and.
40.
Slow start from Anton, 66 points in 6 starts. Roddy had a bit of an off on the second visit, but just pounding it again.
No,
45.
We had Ronald Nakata showing his support for Roddy, thinking to make the final. Nobody else thrown in a prediction. But I mean, Roddy's a pretty easy bet the way he's been playing so far tonight.
Who's going to make the final, motherfuckers? Let us know in the comments. Got to pick one from the top half, one from the bottom half.
95.
So either Steve Ireland, Rick Jenkins versus Deon Wyatt or Roddy Hughes. Pretty bloody easy.
59.
So 26 for Roddy.
One down.
Goes straight for it and hits it. Anton's on 300. Still looking for a treble in this match, Anton. So
Rory Harper reckons Stephen Ireland for sure.
there you go, eh?
100.
You'd have to have your money on Roddy to pick up the $200 for the winner, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, he's gonna take a lot of beating.
25.
Stephen Ireland's in the comments. Too bad I had too many drinks. I'm keeping it for tomorrow. Mate, this is a big one. What are you talking about? Pull it out here.
55.
We'll see again the scoreboard says first to 4 legs, but it isn't, for sure. It's first to 2. Oh, Anton's finding him now.
125. $97.
And Roddy's not played bad this leg, just not quite as good as what he has been, and Anton has found a bit of form.
136.
261 points in 6 starts.
99.
Anton has found a few darts here. 82. Bullseye. 32. Ooh, hits a fat 14 or skinny 14.
Oh, misses the single 18.
Roddy comes back for Shanghai on 20s.
Wow.
This is definitely in his wheelhouse. 60.
Yeah.
20 for tops. Fat 20 is good.
Yeah.
Double tops will do it. Ooh. Does not quite happen for him. So Anton, 64. 8.
Huh? Double 18.
28.
I
Outside.
don't know if I've ever seen someone go that way on 64. Anyway, hey.
Well, he
Double
did
10
it
now for
deliberately. He knew what he was going for. It was no mistake.
Too many.
Anton back for 36. Looks like it may pay off.
Did Roddy just tactically bust?
I feel like he thought it was outside, went for it again. But
Take a note.
either way,
There you go. One leg
lucky-
apiece.
there's no bookmakers involved in this one. They'd be like, what the fuck was that? Come on, you blokes.
So in response to my comment to Stephen Ireland to pull it out here, meaning pull out your good darts, Rory Harper says, yeah, pull it out. And then flop it out. Flop it out. So
What are you starting?
can't say anything. Can't say anything around these people.
85.
You're a bad influence, Benjamin.
It's nothing to do with me.
Nah, nothing. Graham Groves reckons Stephen Ireland, Deon Wyatt final. Interesting.
85.
Not back in the Roddy Hughes performance, hey? He's dropped off a little bit in this one. Well, picked it back up in this leg though.
$58.
Back in a minute, mate.
Yeah, too easy. It's 257 here for Roddy. Should switch to the 19s. Doesn't, but hits the treble. Oh, what do I know? Hey, bangs in a massive ton forward. He leaves himself 117 after 12 darts. I feel like Wayne Mardle. Minus a few accolades, of course. So Anton on 225, fair bit back. Oh, 2057 for Roddy. Leaves tops. He steps back, confirms. Tops now. Steps over. Oh, not quite to be on that visit, but he will come back for 3 more darts at it, minimum. Oh, and Anton really wanted to pile on some pressure there, but
45.
even the treble 20 on the last start really wouldn't have been enough to apply pressure, but 6 clear darts for Roddy from here, surely. The first 2 of those are not happening. Steps way over, out of the view of the camera, and goes wide. There's a treble.
100.
Solid ton, starting to knock on the door. Double 5 for Roddy. Oh. Double 2. Oh, and he's gone in the madhouse. Wow. Anton Sock with a huge opportunity for a massive upset. Tops now. Oh, wow. Double 1 now, Roddy. Another opportunity, Anton. 3 clear darts at tops to take out, I'd say, the best informed player of the night so far. Getting closer.
20.
Oh,
The bookmakers would have just grabbed a biscuit right then.
double 1.
Too many.
Man, it's like neither of them wants it. Double 10 for Anton. Double 5.
15.
Wow. All of a sudden, we've gone from some pretty damn solid scoring to a bunch of missed starts at double for both of these guys. There it is for Roddy. And you what? He's going
Far
to go
out.
on and blitz the next 2 games with 85 averages after that scare and that, well, pretty poor performance by the standards of how he's been playing so far.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to lie. Anton, I know him. We're friends. Like he helps out with Dosh a lot and all that. But he has the absolute knack of bringing out the worst in players. And he does.
Yeah.
It's not like he's a 80, 90 average player. He's a fair player. He's a good A-grade player. But he beats players well above his ability, and part of it is they just play worse against him, whatever it is. And he's not tripping them over. He's not balking them. He's not rattling his darts. He's always just played his own throw, but it just seems to throw players out of rhythm. Just seems to take something away from their game.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one of those things. Yeah, there's certainly no ill intention or anything like that from Anton. It's just the way
Well,
it
he had massive opportunities to really tear Roddy apart there, and I don't know how many missed darts there was at for match darts there, but probably 12, something like 12 missed match darts.
Oh, I think it's more.
Either way,
15.
it was a lot of match darts, and Roddy eventually dragged his ass over the line, but it was a tough win for him. And in the end, all the way down to double 1, and Anton just piled some pressure on him, and it just got awkward. Like I said, the rhythm gets upset. The whole, Roddy's used to just walking up the board going bang, bang, bang. He plays a player like Deon Wyatt and it's all over in 32 seconds and a half, like it's one way or another. They're just like at it and going hard. So anyway, we have Rick Jenkins, Stephen Ireland up on the stream board.
Awesome.
Game is set to go. Game on, motherfuckers.
60.
And Roddy Hughes, Deon Wyatt, your other semi-final, going to be played off stream. Rick Jenkins has gotten over Neil Francis 2 legs to nil in his quarterfinal. That is how he's gotten to here, but we saw Stephen Ireland 2-0 over Will Lawler. So, hey, my prediction's well and truly gone. But, I mean, if Rick Jenkins goes through and plays Roddy Hughes in the final, it kind of by extension is almost correct.
180.
Massive start to the match here from Rick. 83 ton 80 on a finish after 9 darts. Stephen Ireland struggling. Only found the one trouble in the 9 darts. Rick's found just about all of them.
80 on the board.
So 80 on the board, a single 18.
134.
Oh, treble 18 for double 2. Rick Jenkins. Oh, 84. Probably should have ended up with more than that from that visit, but yeah, the awkward 7. Double 1 for Rick, and it goes. How's that? A 14 dart leg, 1 on double 1. That can't happen very often. Oh, it's a bit better.
Well, the
51.
54 to leave double 2. It's a treble to leave a double, Really doesn't matter. And he definitely went for the 54, not for the single 18. And I don't blame him. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, go straight for it. Why not?
Doesn't matter whether you leave yourself tops and split it and hit double 10, or 4 and split it and hit double 1, as long as you hit the bloody thing in 2 darts. And he did it. So,
yeah, exactly right. And playing how solidly he is so far in this match, you certainly got to be confident on those darts.
and if you have just tuned in, we are watching semi-final. Steve Ireland, Rick Jenkins. Other semi-final, Roddy Hughes, Deon Wyatt, played off stream, I believe.
Yeah, shouldn't be any more dramas with trying to find scorers now that the quarterfinalists have lost. They should be doing their fair share of the scoring.
And that game, Roddy Hughes, Deon Wyatt, the other semi-final, Roddy is already 1 zip up on Deon Wyatt, and he has opened the second leg up with a 140-100.
Wow. Rick's taken his foot off the accelerator a bit in this leg. And Stephen is got 6 darts off 170.
96.
Solid 96, leaves himself 74 when he returns. Rick really wants a ton plus here to try and put some pressure on.
47.
Oh. Oh, hit the 14, wanted a 20 for tops, but he's tidied it up. Will come back for tops should Rick miss this 138. Fails to hit the treble on the first start. Gets on the second though. Leaves 44. Nice and tidy. Tops now for Stephen for 1 leg apiece in this 1st to 3 match. Double 16. Ooh. Bit of emotion from Stone Cold Rick Jenkins.
41.
There we go. Stephen levels it up. Deon shot at 56 for 1 apiece. Oh, doesn't take it.
Done.
Ton for Rick. Kicks off strong again. Rory Harper and Darren Yaxley showing their support for the angry emoji, Stephen Ireland. Oh, dart on the floor, Rick Jenkins. And only 3 straight ones for Stephen. Solid ton for Rick. And look, if there was a time that Stephen Ireland was going to take an advantage in this match, now is the time to do it, because a break of throw here would put him within one of the match with the darts in the next leg.
And Roddy Hughes has gone 2 zip up on Deon Wyatt's 1st to 3 in the semi-finals. We are watching Steve Ireland, Ricky Jenkins, 1 apiece, and the other semi-final has Rod Hughes versus Deon Wyatt. 2 to Roddy.
5.
And only a 43 for Steve. Look, Rick certainly has a solid lead in this leg so far.
43.
But a big one here from Stephen could change that. Something like this. Ooh. Still brings him fair margin ahead now. 135 is certainly a big ask, especially when you hit a treble 2 on the first start. 25 leaves 110 with a dart in hand. It's up
45.
90, so Stephen will want to have a good crack at this. 54 for 32. Not to be. 68 with 1 dart in hand.
43.
Could have been worse. Could have been better though. 90 for Rick. Oh, and he's gone the 18s route. Failed to hit the treble, so double perhaps. 3 straight singles, leaves double 18 if he gets a returning shot. 63 for Stephen. Treble 13 is good for double 12. Ooh. It's getting a bit nervy. Perhaps. Getting a bit tight. Double 18. Good marker. Better marker. Oh. Double 12, getting closer. Oh, it's in. There you go. Stephen Ireland now leads 2 legs to 1 and has the darts here in, well, potentially the last leg of the match, should he take it out. Rick Jenkins, a bit of work to do. Has to break here and then hold in the last leg in order to take out the match.
60.
Deon Wyatt starting to rip a few in against Roddy Hughes. He's 2 zip down in the other semi-final.
One. 43.
Consistency's really been a little bit of an issue here for Stephen. Playing some really great darts and just not backing them up with the scores that he needs to be doing, but he's been fortunate enough to sneak the 1 leg advantage. But I suppose Rick Jenkins is in a similar boat.
50.
Yeah, the semi-final's frozen for me, Declan, so I don't know what's going on there.
Oh. I'll have a quick squeeze. Roddy's won 3-0, that's what happened.
Ah, it still disappeared for me. Yeah, righto. Refresh the route out. Oh.
Oh, 60 on the floor.
Oh, there's a big bounce out.
And especially at such a crucial time like this, would have left 119 with Stephen sat on 192. Rick needs the break of throw. Oh, Stephen's left a bogey. Someone's looking out for Rick Jenkins.
99.
99 leaves 80.
So Rick definitely coming back for 80. No way 162 is going.
Mm-hmm.
Not even if you had the darts.
Goes the 16s route on 80 and hits a single. Oh, wait. That was only a single 8 anyway.
24.
Rick's got to do something about the amount of darts falling out the board. I think it's just the way that his darts lie so flat.
Oh,
Oh, double 16 for Stephen Ireland.
they're going in sideways.
Oh. Would have been nice. 16 for tops.
Boom!
Oh,
43.
done it.
That's the leveller. 2 apiece. Steve Ireland, Ricky Jenkins in the semi-final to see who goes through to play Roddy the Muss.
And again, that the consistency from Stephen Ireland just not there. Not starting off strongly here. Rick's just staying solid, and it's working. It's all he needs to do at the moment.
Well, they both know it matters.
Yeah.
It's a do or die leg. It's a matter of who can handle the pressure, who can bring it to the board when it counts. And right now, you look at this game. Doesn't matter how much money's at the winning post. This game right here is $50.
Yeah.
To just win this one leg right now is $50. It's worth really having a decent dig, and that can make it harder sometimes. Just the thought of that.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose each player is different, but I'd imagine a lot of players wouldn't even sort of consider that far sort of down the line, but certainly some would be thinking about that.
87.
It leaves himself 120, Rick Jenkins. Stephen, 105 would be nice. 25? Oh. He read the script, right?
Rick,
come
Shanghai.
together.
Oh, the 60's good. 20's good. Tops!
What a perfect lie.
Oh, unlucky. That was an absolutely beautiful lie. He'd ridden that dart off the top of the other one by the feel of it, but
Stephen.
Set up. Put a bit of pressure on the tops.
Double 10. Double 5. Oh, Rick.
Inside. And what a massive momentum shift. Pivotal time of the game. Steve Island down for double nine.
Forward.
Bang!
Oh, he's got it. Wow. A brave move in that kind of pressure to go straight for a double 19, but it pays off.
Mate, what an epic finish to a semi-final. You could not pick that till the end.
No.
It looked like Ireland was out of that game and was definitely going Jenkins' way, but right down to the wire and boom, double 19 for the win. Bloody hell, Declan. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, what a cracking final we're going to have. It's B.A. Baracus versus Angry Emoji.
Well, we've got a nice little camera angle once again, mate, if you want to flick over while we wait.
Okay, hell yeah. Watching the boys warm up.
Oh, Deon. Trying to stick his dick into the bar.
Really?
God knows what he's up to. God knows what's coming out of that mouth.
Oh, no. He can turn around, he's going to know he's on telly. They'll probably cut him off.
True.
No, joking. Boys are warming up. Oh, they're probably waiting for Dylan to come and chalk it, are they? Deon.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Roddy's getting things going. Oh, maybe that's... Yeah, looks like that's what's going on.
Oh, we got Rick coming up to school.
So not too far away from a start, ladies and gents. Roddy Hughes, Steve Island in the final. Going to be a cracker, Declan. Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
a couple of guys that can
absolutely.
really hike a dart. They've got just beautiful actions to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, look, Stephen Ireland's a bit of a fan favourite, the angry emoji. He's he's a lovely bloke too, like in person, and he's just good to watch. But Roddy Hughes is the same deal. He's got the look, he's got the game, he's got it all, and certainly playing phenomenally tonight. I think they kick it off.
190.
Oh, what an opening visit. Roderick Hughes. Just so good. And proving my point, he has just been fantastic tonight. Had the bit of the hitch in the Anton Sock game and has just come out firing, demolished Deon Wyatt 3-0 in the semi-final and kicks off the final with a max. Just so good. Better visit from Stephen. He's been really solid just in patches. And I think he just really needs to try and string a few more of those one or two treble visits together to try and keep himself in this final. Roddy up for 124 for a 12 dart hold of throw in the first leg. 54 for the bullseye. Doesn't go for it. He's not even showboating in the final. Goes the safe route and leaves himself 32 for a potential 13 dart leg. And Stephen chases it around the board, struggling a bit. Double 16 for Roddy. There it is. And only 3 straight ones to open from Stephen. With him having the darts in this leg, a ton 40 really is what he kind of would have wanted to kick off. Although an opportunity with Roddy only opening with 41.
It's a let off.
Getting better. Got to make the most of it while Roddy's not hitting. Oh!
That could have been
That's
plugged into
gotta
Dark
be-
Connect quicker. That really...
That's got to be 80 points.
No, it is, yeah, definitely. It's out.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I reckon 5 years ago, Roddy would have dived and caught that dart, but... not tonight.
And that time the score deserved to be 80 points. Stevens maintaining a lead. Throws in a random bullseye, leaves himself 225. And a ton for Stephen, leaves 82. He's obviously going to have a shot at it, no matter what Roddy does. Leaves the 160.
Bullseye wasn't a random shot. Definitely went for the 25 or bull on that occasion. Lifts himself handy on 160. So
Stephen misses the dart at tops. Yeah, I shouldn't have said a random dart at bullseye. Certainly was calculated. Just caught me off guard. Stephen for double 10 now. Double 5. Marker. And it's in. Wow. Certainly not one in quite as elegant fashion as what the first leg was on behalf in favour of Roddy Hughes, but hey, a leg on the board is a leg on the board.
Sometimes the ranger's just got to do it ugly, mate.
They don't typically have a choice. Kevin Dunn says Roddy Hughes showing off the Tom Price quality.
Tom Price is mining town right up north.
Right.
Yeah, so Roddy is Tom Price boy or resident, so was. Don't think he still is, but might still get up and in and out of there. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Tom Price is certainly an interesting name for a town. I mean, you often get the first name or last name of someone being in town, but the full name, that's ego. No, I shouldn't.
You know what? I've heard it so many times, I've never even thought of it as a person's name. Until you said it. It's like, well, it's Tom Price. Used to have a place called Mount Magnet. They mined it, and now it's just called Magnet. I'm serious. The magnet down.
Oh, God. Oh, missed start at double 16, Roddy Hughes for the 112. 113 now for Stephen Ireland. Rory Harper says he's pulling it out just like you asked. I am pleased with his pulling out ability.
Declan.
Double 8, Roddy Hughes. There it
So
is,
good.
the 2-1 lead.
Sometimes you are dead set ruder than me, Declan.
I try and play it off. You're just like downright blatant. I think that's the difference. But yes, I don't mind the old occasional
A slip of the
profanity.
tongue. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I try and play it off as non-intended when majority of the time it is intended. It's just the nice little bit of subtlety I like to weave in. Ton for Roddy off the back of the 98 from Stephen. Stephen is really playing.
Boom. Fuck, she's getting red hot, Deck.
It is absolutely. Big ton 40. And the worst part about this is it's only first to 4. I could watch this for ages. Eddie on the board. 121 with a dart in hand. 17's the shot. Oh, he went for 19. Interesting. It's not the worst in the world, but he's left to 112 with the treble 3. 99 leaves himself 47. So he's sitting tidy. Should Roddy fail to take this out, but a 60 on the first dart will help massively. All right, double 16. Another dart at it. There it is. 112 out for a 3-1 lead. And that was a break-of throw. He has the darts now for a 4-1 lead. Roddy Hughes. And look, honestly, there was so little in it. Stephen Ireland sitting tidy on 47 in the last leg to make it 2 apiece, and it was just a clinical finish from Roddy Hughes, holding the nerve, getting the double in, and look, he's got that buffer, yet to find a treble 6 darts into this leg, but he's got time. Stephen just has to keep up this pace and try and rattle off a leg or 2 before Roddy gets back into his groove.
85.
Yeah, only a 45 from Roddy. Stephen really needs to capitalise right now. Ton 40 would be fantastic. Ton it is. 76. It's going to take a lot from Roddy to try and put some pressure on here. Yeah, look, and even the 85 doesn't leave the finish. 76, Stephen Ireland. 71, oh, not to be. He's going to come back for a 3 darts at tops, no matter what Roddy does here. Really just needs to try. I think that's 74 on the board. Leaves 92. 1 dart still in hand. Oh, it's so good. Leaves 32 for the match, but Stephen Ireland, 3 clear darts at tops to keep his hopes alive. Just a bit low, double 10. Good mark up. Oh, could not have been any closer with any of those 3 darts. Double 16, Roddy Hughes for the match. And it, yeah, oh no. Oh, double 8. Oh, I think that's just outside. Stephen Ireland, double 10. There it is. Honestly, I did not expect that. I thought the first dart from Roddy was in, but I surely didn't think he was going to miss 3 at it. But all of a sudden, Stephen Ireland has the darts to go to a last leg decider. This is brilliant stuff. $120. Oh, an opening max again from Roddy.
And Roddy Hughes has shown that he has come to play.
Absolutely. Oh, not far off with either of those 2 next darts, but only 60 scored. Oh, Stephen. The throw in this leg has served Stephen Ireland very well. Oh, and Roddy fails to leave a finish. All he needed was a big 20. 76 on the board, a treble 10 to leave 32. Oh, and he does it. Stephen is now playing phenomenal darts as well. He's found the consistency and he's doing what he needs to do to win this match. Double 16. There it is. Last leg decider. And look, Roddy Hughes still playing brilliantly, but the momentum has shifted to Stephen Ireland. A 14 dart hold of throw there. Roddy has the darts now though. And only a 41 to open. Don't follow him, Stephen. Don't do worse than him. Be good, pick up on the last dart. Oh, straight back, right on cue. Still keeping in it, still keeping a steady pace. Just cannot afford to slip too far behind, especially when Roddy is doing this.
125.
$195, switches down the bottom, back up top now.
57.
57 leaves 138. Stephen Ireland a fair bit behind. 134 would be nice. Oh, not quite though. He's just got to keep plugging away At a minimum, Stephen, he's got to just stick with it because it could go very pear-shaped very quickly for Roddy. And as I say that, he bangs in a 98 to leave tops. But even in these kind of situations, Stephen, 40 on the board, 153 with one dart in hand. Pretty good marker on the 60, but opts to go down the 57.
This is the decider for the final. Match darts coming up. Roddy Hughes. Tops is in.
Oh.
Bang!
Never in doubt. And Stephen, he's going to
jump
throw
on
at
that
it.
camera. Do you want to jump on that camera, Declan?
Yeah. See if he hits the 96. We got Audrey coming over for a presentation. Anton's going over. Audrey's there. Might go back to the players. That's where the exciting stuff is.
And
Roddy's got the cap and sunnies on. Yep, Anton's there, the money man. No Platty style presentation this evening, but just a short and sweet exchange of money. And Anton's walking over. I feel like we're about to lose the camera.
he's just about to switch us off. No, he hasn't done it yet. He's gone for second prize. Oh, he might forget. We might be able to do a bit of bloody.
Oh, he's looking at the TV. I don't think he's going to forget.
See you, Roddy. Hang on, you mate. Hey, the bloody champion, superstar.
And there's Audrey. Massive thanks again to Audrey for stepping in and running tonight's comp. Fantastic as usual. Massive congrats to Roddy Hughes for a very good performance. Deon Wyatt sitting at a stool up at the bar.
Oh, he loves to get his head on telly. Zoom in on Deon, and we'll get him up there. He's all about the TV. It'll take me a while to figure it out, but
Got his orange juice on the bar there. There's Stephen. Look, a valiant effort in that final. The form that Roddy was in tonight, we were saying he was going to take some beating. I was thinking Neil Francis would be the man to give it a crack, and he did in the round robin, but yeah.
Well, the closest, the biggest threat I saw to Roddy all night was Anton Sock.
Yeah.
He had like 12 match darts against him, I think. He had every opportunity to take him out and just did not quite punish it. It's a credit to Anton.
Where is he? He's not over that side anymore. Must be over the other way.
Oh, he's doing a presentation. I think I can hear something in the venue. No, there we go. No. There he is there.
Talking rubbish.
Just packing up. What? Oh, check out the Dosh shirt. Geez, they look fantastic, don't they?
Oh, absolutely, mate.
I haven't got one. I don't know how you get your hands on one, but I'm imagining contact Dave Platt or Anton Sock or any of the Dosh boys and see what you can do. But you're probably going to have to take in a bit of an order. Are they They might be shirts on the table there, Declan. Zoom in on. I think they look like packets of shirts, aren't they?
Maybe iPad.
I think they're iPads. Yeah, you're right. Yep,
Yeah.
they are.
Whoa, a bit too far. Oh, we don't want Anton's ass.
Well, another good night at darts, Declan. The Sterling Adriatic Centre for the Dosh Adriatic Friday night darts.
Yeah.
And,
fantastic as usual, mate, but always good to have a bit of drama in the final.
And B.A. Baracus took it out again. Bang. Phenomenal. Love his style, love his stance, love everything about that guy. Just want to give him a hug.
Yeah, just a hug.
Want to get a Bedford van with mags, and a big V8, some stripes up the side, and just take him away, and I'll just invent some stuff, and he can crack some skulls, and away we go.
Fair enough. Well, look, we might have to leave it there. Massive thanks to all of the DSL sponsors. We've got Bailey's Carpentry, Mine Electrical Services, was it Portway Painting?
Well, let's give them a bit of a run. Bailey's
Right.
Carpentry Services, boom,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
guys. It's Declan Bailey's dad, in fact, James Bailey, Bailey's Carpentry Services. Mining Electrical Services, Greg Hurst. Electrical Solutions, I should say.
Greg Walsh, not Greg Hurst.
Oh, my goodness. Lucky I got you here, Declan.
That song. Oh, well, morning for me. Night for
Leon
you. Lynx
Butt.
property.
Yeah, mate, Leon Butt.
Yeah.
Portway Painting. Dave Platt. Get hold of him. There you go.
Awesome. Yeah, and massive thanks to Sterling Adriatic Centre, Dosh, and everyone else involved in making these Friday nights happen. It's so good. I love jumping on a Friday night.
Yeah,
As much as it's 1:30 in the morning and I'm absolutely buggered, I still love it.
Oh, I appreciate it, Declan, and what you bring to it just makes it that altogether a little bit more special for everybody. You know, it gives me the opportunity to switch between a few shots and all that instead of just doing absolutely everything. And so, yeah, no, it's good. Thank you very much for jumping in. And you're right, it is a bloody good Friday night at the Sterling Adriatic Centre. Just give you a quick run through what's coming up. Boom. Bum, 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 bum.
Awesome. I reckon that's
signing off?
about all
You
from me, mate.
You signing off? Oh, okay, I'll sign off. I've been Ben Hunter. This is my mate Declan Bailey. We've been Dartstream Live. Great to have your company on Friday night, Dosh. Sterling Adriatic, Friday night darts. Catch you next week, motherfuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, former PDC star David Babyface Platt heads up to Dosh to present the Dosh Adriatic Friday Night Darts.
Everyone's welcome every Friday night to play for cash, play for fun. The Sterling Adriatic Centre, WA.
Everyone welcome, come on down. All money paid out on the night. Weekly KCA jackpot of $2.5 grand plus play your
What a
card
game on our
right cash
hands,
prize.
ladies and gentlemen. It is one apiece now. Lynx, Tom Wiley. Two of the big heavy hitters of the Dosh Adriatic Friday night darts.
Electronic scoring on Darts Connect. And the final final streamed live on DSL. Each night we're going to host a round robin into knockout. Doors open at 6:30. Nominate by 7 o'clock for a 7:30 start.